Again, we are reading through the letter to the Hebrews. It is a meditation on who Jesus is, on his mission, which means that it is also a meditation on who we are and on our mission. And today, I know I say I have favorite books of the Bible and I have favorite passages, and this is one of them. It puts things into context first. Since children share in blood and flesh, Jesus likewise shared in them. In other words, we're united with him. He has compassion on us. He knows what we are going through. That through death, he might destroy the one who has the power of death, that is the devil, and free those who, through fear of death, have been subject to slavery all their life. We all are subject to slavery. During the pandemic, it might be a fear of physical death. I would hope that most Catholics, most Christians, would have enough faith to not fear physical death. I think on a day-to-day basis, there is another kind of death that we face, or that we fear, or that holds us in slavery, the bondage of slavery. And that would be the bondage of self, my ego, or my pride, or my fears, my resentments. If we allow these things to hold us, they enslave us, and it is a fear of death. If I think that people do not, give me enough honor as a priest, I am going to be held in bondage to that. If I think that something bad is going to happen, that holds me in bondage, and I cannot be free. And Jesus comes that we might be free. We might have liberty from these things that hold us in bondage. But we must, this is important, we must be willing to ask the Lord to free us from these things. We must cooperate with him. We must let go of these things. And if you're anything like me, you say, all right, Jesus, I want to be free of this. I give it to you. And then 5 minutes later, give that back. This is not a one and done. We need to acknowledge that we have been held in bondage by different issues or problems, and it'll be different for each person. But Jesus came to free us from those. We have to let go of them. It is an act of faith. Jesus, in our gospel, he cures many people, and he casts out many demons, not permitting them to speak because they knew him. It's not enough that I have a knowledge of Jesus. I have to have a love of Jesus. I need to have a heart that's going to open up and receive Jesus' love, because he will not free me from the bondage if I am keeping him out, if I am hardening my heart. And so when we say that we have faith in Jesus, it means that we are faithful. That means giving it away again and again. If we say we trust in Jesus, it means that we entrust our lives to him. It is not enough to simply know him. The demons do that, but they don't worship him. They don't trust him. They don't have faith in him. They don't love him. We are called to do the opposite. To know him, but to love him, and to worship him, and to trust him, and to put our faith in him. In that way, we will be free from that bondage of self, or I guess you could say bondage of society, or any of these other bondages that hold us in. But we need to say yes. We need to say yes in our hearts, in our minds, and we need to do that in our life.